Hello y'all, welcome back to YouTube. This is Scotty coming to y'all tonight. How y'all ladies and gentlemen doing out there? What a bean, what a boom. How are y'all doing? I hope all of y'all join me on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button up at the top corner there, or at the bottom there. Also go over to Twitch and follow me on that screen. I will be on there tonight at 7:30 live. So got some stuff on there y'all ain't gonna want to miss out on. So how y'all doing out there today? So is there anybody out there today ready to talk? I hope everybody had a good Valentine's weekend. I hope nothing go too got awfully bad out there, like it has for most of us around here. I want to kind of talk to y'all a little bit of something tonight that's kind of really burns me up and gets under my skin, just a little bit. You all know by now that, I live in the city limits. I'm not on the river. I'm 12 miles from the river. But we've got a lot of people that buy campground. And when I say they buy campground, campgrounds are only good to pull motorhomes, RVs, campers, and tents and stuff, and have a good summer out there in the summertime camping. To me, that's what it's all about. But instead of doing that, people build houses right dead smack in the flood zone area. Of course, they don't get flood insurance because they know where they're at. So you can't get flood insurance at all. Okay. With that being said and done, and I'm going to just kind of throw this out there. If you build a house on a flood zone, and it floods out every year like it always does, every year at this time of the month into March, it always floods. It floods. I don't care how you say it. It's been flooding for over 2,000 years. That's how long it's flooded. Ever since Mother Nature created this earth and had a river going up down through there, Mother Nature brings that rainstorm along, it floods. It floods every year. 2,000 years ago, it's been a flood right there. So, the question that I have is, it floods every year. It flooded last year. It was real bad last year. This year, it wasn't as bad, but it was still up there. So, how much money? Now I want everybody to think about this. How much money does it cost a homeowner that has a house in the floodwaters remodeled every year? How much money does it cost for them to do it in a year? I'm going to say, after the flood goes down and rivers and stuff goes back down to normal and people can get in there and they'll start remodeling and trying to get all the molding and stuff done, I'm going to say they probably spend $30,000–$40,000. May not be that much. It may be a lot more because of the homes and stuff. And the ones that usually build on rivers are usually the ones that's got more money than they can do brains anyway. So pretty sure it's going to be pretty costly. So with that being said and done, I'm just going to average it out $30,000. So it floods out every year for 5 years. That's 30,000. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. That's $150,000 in 5 years that they're just basically having to throw out, pay somebody to come out and remodel their home, clean their houses and stuff. And that's just one cleanup a year. If they have more than one flood, you know, for example, it flood up like it is right now, and then they go in there and clean it up, and then it comes another flood in April or May, and they're gonna have to turn around and pay that again. So, but around here, you usually get it one time a year, and that's usually about February and March is when it usually floods. I don't understand how they do it. I mean, they got more money than they got brains, I guarantee you that. I think it's just, I mean, it just gets under my skin how people do that. Now, I do feel sorry for two of the homeowners that had houses we had a landslide, is what we had. It didn't do anything with the flooding. The landslide was on a bluff, like a cliff. And on that cliff, you know, there were houses and roads and stuff. Well, in one certain area, one night, the dirt was washing away, so they've already done abandoned the house. So, that evening, when 911 got that call, they went out there, and they actually got it on video. They was actually there in time to catch it on video. They actually videoed the house. One of the houses started moving, and sparks and everything started flying off the power poles and stuff, because the house was moving. It was gone. So now it's in the river. And it's not done. It is not done yet. The next morning, the second house went. It slid right on out into the river. What it has done is raining so much and settling in the ground. All that loose dirt and stuff has been pushed out to the river. So, I saw today the road that actually goes down through there, it's actually a public road from the county that goes all the way to South Tillow. It's one of the back ways to South Tillow that goes into Savannah. One of the back ways that goes down to Coffee-Lane and Bottom. That road is actually called Glendale. But right dead in the smack in the middle of the road where the yellow line is, you could see where the road had done separated. And right now it's done separated probably a good 4 or 5 inches. But it's getting worse. It's done cracked all the way around about where the landslide, where the two houses were. It keeps coming up. And right now, I seen it a while ago. I actually went out there and looked at it, and the road is actually peeled up. So it's all ready to start washing it any minute. If it ain't, probably already has, probably. I just ain't heard about it. But it's all finna start washing away, the road and all. So, yeah, they got the road completely shut down for sure. But like I said, that's on top of a bluff. I mean, there was no way you could predict that from happening. I mean, you probably could, but it would have took a lot of work. So, but I guess that's. And there was some really nice views. They had some really nice views when they looked out the back porch and stuff. I mean, I really liked where they was sitting at. Now it's just basically all gone now. There are still 2 houses. There's 2 more houses there, one on each end of where the mudslide was. But they're kind of more up on embankments, and they're a little bit closer to the road. But I think they're out of the way of the landslide. So if it continues, it's not going to bother them 2 houses, I don't think. But for the rest of them that wants to build in the river, I mean, why would you? This is, if I was going, now listen to me, if I was going to build a house on a campground. Is what I call them, campground. You're going to build a house on a campground. We know there's floods, okay? You take the money, you think about it, how many times it's going to take you to remodel that house, right? Why not build it on a set of barges? So actually when the water comes up, and you can have your house chained up to your property, so it don't float away and stuff, but yet you can still let your cables and stuff out to where when the water rises, the boat, your house will rise. It doesn't stay in and sink and ruin and all that other stuff. So that would have been a good option that I would have done if I was going to be out there. Get you some barges out there that'll float, and then just let them float. I guarantee you they save a lots and lots and lots of money. Well, I was kind of thinking instead of using cable, they could have probably used like you see in these factories, these slide rails that the conveyors and stuff moves on. Some big straight angle iron, drive them directly into the ground, and when the water rises, that floater rises, but it'll stay on that rail and it just rises up. I mean, you really can't predict how high the water is going to be, but water only goes as top as like a one level house. So you're going to need to put a rod on four corners of that barge about the size of 3 stories building, because you're going to want it to go far down into the ground so that it's not going to go anywhere else. So if you put it 2 stories down in the ground, or even 1 story, and then let it come out 1 story, I believe the barge will be alright that way. So that'd be the way to build your house. Then just building it on blocks and letting it sit there, because all that's going to do is mold, and mold kills. So it just irritates me about how people like just burn money like that. I mean, it's just, if they had any sense at all, they wouldn't have done it that way. But I mean, they do what they want to. I mean, it's their money, so I just wish they'd give me some of that money. I could live a happier life. Think we all could, couldn't we? So, but I am back on YouTube making videos, so that's a good thing. Yay! So I'm up on 10 subscribers. So I just want y'all to keep hitting that subscribe button, keep on coming in. So yeah, y'all just keep on coming in on me, and get my requirements met where I can start making some of that money. I am not I'm not up there yet to be making a whole lot of money yet, or I ain't making any yet right now. So Twist, I got 24 followers. I did have 25. I don't know where that one went. So but I've got all kind of followers out there, so y'all go over to Twist and add me up. Like I said, I'll be live at 7:30. I'll be live though on it, and I'll be on there till 10, 11, 12, maybe even 1 o'clock. I don't know. Be a late night. So yep. So, but I've got to get back in the groove on getting these in here. I'm just waiting on trying to do a live stream. I'm not able to do a live stream yet for y'all guys and girls. But I am posting it on here so that y'all can see them. But other than that, I've been doing pretty good. Oh, the groundhog did not see a shadow, but 3 days later it snowed. And we're still dealing with rain, colder weather. So, I think the groundhog lied to us. But it's all about to come to an end. I think we're about to come into a warm spell. But you always got blackberry winter coming up in May, so you know. That's only a couple of days of good cool weather, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. So, I'm ready for summertime. I'm going to sell my boat, but I thought about trying to fix it up. Now that I started this Twitch account and YouTube going, I'm hoping just in time maybe I can get some monetization going on here so I can start making some money and get on Twitch and start making money on Twitch, and probably start setting up some donation goals and stuff and trying to get that boat worked on so we can get it out in the river, do some fishing and do some outside videoing. I know y'all wanting to see that. So, rocking on the river. So, well, I've been on here about 18 minutes now, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video here short and sweet, because I've been on here, you know, like I said, I try to stay an average of 20 minutes, and I'm almost there. About like 2 more minutes been on here, 20 minutes. And I'll probably do 2 minutes of talking before I even end this video, but yeah, I want y'all to hit the subscribe button that's right here. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification button over here. Click on all so you can see all of my content when they come up. Give me some thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you feel like doing. If you like the video, leave some comments down below. What y'all think about how these people like to throw away money on building houses and stuff in floodwaters. So, leave me some comments down below and I'll try to answer them when I get around to it. So I'm going to get on out of here and get ready to get me a bite to eat. We appreciate y'all, and we'll see you tomorrow on the next channel. Oh yeah, by the way, stay tuned, because at 7:30, we're going quick. See y'all.